Good morning, dear children. This is class 8 maths class. In the previous class, you have learned about a direct and inverse variation. Now, today we are going to learn about the fundamental concept of algebra. Children, in this chapter, we will learn about literals and constants. Here, literals means variable, constant means the numerical values. Variable means the number which is unknown numbers. For that, in algebra, we are representing variables or unknown numbers by English alphabet in a small letter A, B, C, X, Y, Z like this. These are called variables. Whereas constants are the fixed value like 2, 3, 4. These are the constant values. Now we will see operations on literals. First operation is addition. For example, first example is x plus y is the sum of two literals or two variables x and y. Now second example is x plus x means 1x plus 1x is equal to 2x. Similarly, x plus x is equal to 3x, etc. Third example is x plus 0 is equal to x and 0 plus x, that is also equal to x. Why? As we know that any number when we are adding it into 0, the result will be the same number. Similarly, we are adding here 0 in x, the number x will be the result. Here 0 plus x means in 0 we are adding here x, so the result is x. Second part is subtraction. Example, a minus b means b subtracted from a. Second example is a minus a is equal to 0, means we are subtracting the same value, then the result will be 0. Third example is 5 subtracted from a. How we will represent them in algebraic form? A minus 5. Now multiplication. Example 1, ab means a into b or a multiplied by b. Second part is 5x means 5 into x or 5 multiplied by x. Third example is 1 into x, it means x. Next topic is division. Example 1, a divided by b or a by b means a divided by b. Second example is a divided by 3. We can write down like this, a will be the numerator and 3 will be the denominator. Means a divided by 3. Now let us see the law of operations. First one is a plus b is equal to b plus a. This is commutative law of addition. Commutative law of addition tells us that if we add two numbers in any order, we will get it the same result. This is called commutative law of addition. Second one is b is equal to ba. What does it mean? A into b, that is equal to b into a. This is called commutative law of multiplication. This law tells us that if you will multiply any two number in any order, you will get it the same result. Similarly, third example is a plus inside the bracket b plus c bracket close, that is equal to bracket open a plus b bracket close plus c. It means this is called associative law of addition. Associative law of addition tells us that if we add any three numbers in any order, then the result will be same. The difference between commutative and associative is that in commutative law we are operating only two numbers, but in associative property we are operating three numbers. So if we will add any three numbers in any order, we will get it the same result. Similarly, next example is a bracket open b into c bracket close, that is equal to a b bracket close into c. This law is known as associative law of multiplication. It means if we will multiply any three numbers in any order, we will get it the same result. Next example is A inside bracket open B plus C bracket close, that is equal to AB plus AC. This is called distributive law. See, this A will multiply by this B, then the result will be AB. Similarly, when we will multiply this A by C, it will be AC. This is called distributive property of multiplication over addition. We are adding also. Here the numbers are being added also and multiplying also. Next we will learn power of a literal. The product of literal multiplied by itself is called power of the literals. For example, x into x. How many x are there? 2. So we'll write down x power 2. And x into x means that is equal to x power 3. How many x are there? 3x. So this is power 3. Here the literal itself is called the base. Here this x will be the base and this power will call index or power. The power and the number of appearances of the literal in the product is called the index or exponent of the power. It is also known as exponent. Now term. Let us see the next topic, term. A combination of constant and variable connected only by the operations of multiplication and division is called a term. For example, 4a. Here 4 into a, this is one term. Minus 3x square, this is also one term because minus 3 is being multiplied by x square. This is also term. 2xy, this is also a term because these numbers are connected by multiplication sign. 16 by 3 yz, this is also a term because they are connected by combined by division sign. Now we will see what is algebraic expression. A collection of number and variables connected by one or more operation is called an algebraic expression or simply an expression. Part of an expression connected by plus sign or minus sign are called terms of the expression. If a part has a minus sign before it, that sign is included in the term. For example, 3x minus 5y plus 6z has three terms. 3x minus 5y plus 6z. There are three terms. Similarly, 5 by 2ab plus 6 by 5bc minus 8 by 9cd is equal plus 7f has four terms. 1, 2, 3, 4. All the terms will be combined by plus or minus sign. Keep it in your mind. Terms will be combined by plus or minus sign. Now let us see the another topic, factors and coefficient. The constant and variable that are multiplied together to form a term are called the factor of the term. Each factor is a coefficient of the product of the remaining factor of the term. In particular, the number or constant which appear in a term is called numerical coefficient of the term. For example, consider the term 5x square yz. 5 is the numerical coefficient of the remaining numbers x square yz. 5 is the numerical coefficient of this number. Similarly, next one is 5x square. This 5x square is the coefficient of the remaining value. Means 5x square is the numerical coefficient or coefficient of yz. Similarly, 5y is the coefficient of x square z. Understand, children? Now let us see like and unlike term. Terms which are alike in their variable are called like terms. Terms which are not like are called unlike terms. For example, minus 2 by 3ab and 5ab are like terms. For like terms, keep it in your mind, children, that variable must be same. Numericals can be anything. It doesn't matter. But variable must be same. For unlike terms, variable will be different. So, for today, this much only. We will see the next part in next class. Thank you.